Hey Queens. This is Desmond Booker, a Christian dating and relationship coach, helping successful queens go from single to successfully dating without settling. This is Monday Night Live. So we want to welcome you coming from our Facebook group, Queens Don't Settle. We also want to welcome those that are joining us on Instagram at Desmond B. Booker 5. And then also for our YouTube audience, we want to welcome you as well. Now on YouTube, this is a replay. This is a replay of Monday Night Live, and we upload that on Tuesdays. So be looking for that on Tuesdays. We will be uploading a new Monday Night Live for you on Tuesday on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. And go ahead, you can be commenting below. If you have any questions, you can ask those questions below. Again, this is Monday Night Live. We do this every Monday night. Glad that you guys are popping on and joining us tonight. I'm grateful tonight. I actually saw a post, and because of me seeing this post, I wanted to go ahead and do a Monday Night Live. And the post was basically describe with four words how you would define dating. How would you define dating in 4 words? And so, of course, one of them was dating is, and then they said do, for their 4 words. But a lot of queens are wanting to be in a relationship. A lot of queens are desiring to be in a relationship, but they find themselves single. And the only way that you can really honestly be in a relationship, the best way is what? Is through dating, right? So good evening to all of you. Thank you for joining me. Let's talk about this today. Dating, let's define it. Let's define, what is dating? Dating is what? You're getting to know that person, and then that person is getting to know you. That's what dating is. Dating is getting to know a person. You're exchanging information. And I know that they got the extremes that, dating can mean that you're sleeping with someone or that they're exclusive. None of that is really accurate, because again, this is why you should be asking people, what do you mean when you're saying dating? Okay? So again, dating is you're getting to know a person, and that person is getting to know you. And this is why I suggest for you to go ahead and get I think about 15 questions, have about 15 questions that you want to ask on a first and a second date, and perhaps even a third date. That's absolutely free. I'll put a link somewhere where you can grab a hold of that free copy of that. But it's very important that you begin to ask the right question, because why? When you ask the right questions, then you're going to get the right answers. Okay, so let's just start right there. What is your expectation when you're dating? Now, some people are dating to what? They're dating to be in a relationship and it lead to marriage. Some people are just dating to have fun, and that's fine. You're getting to just to know a person. So, and a lot of times, if you haven't dated in a while, I suggest that you do this. Get to know a few people. No commitments, right? No commitments, just dating and getting to know, because sometimes you may start liking somebody or have a desire to be with somebody, but then that causes some fears to come up, and that's good. You're needing to see if you are afraid. You needing to see what it means to date. You got to put yourself out there so that you can begin to see where you are if you're ready to date. Okay? And this is very good. And so let's talk about this tonight. I also saw something that someone was talking about dating. Listen to what they said. Dating in this generation looks like this. Let's be friends. Just friends. Let's just be friends, right? Just friends. I'm not ready for a relationship, but I expect you to do things with me that are considered inappropriate for friendship. I want us to be I'm not really ready for a relationship. And so they're saying, but let's do inappropriate. Let's act like we're in a relationship, right? You're not my man, but you can pretend like you're my man. And so I'm going to cook for you. See, all these things, right? We're not together. You can't claim me, and you can't be with anyone else but me. Okay, we're not together. You can't claim me, but then you can't be with anybody else. That's what dating looks like, right? I need you to be loyal, but I'll do what I want. I want you to be loyal to me, but I'm going to do what I want, right? And when you get mad, I'll remind you that we're not together. That's what dating looks like, right? If you catch feelings, I'll become distant or I'll ghost you. If I see that you're starting to like me, right? This is all what this dating in the generation looks like. You knew what this was. I told you I was not ready for a relationship. Isn't that something? All those resonate. They're telling you that they're wanting to be a relationship, but at the same time, they're telling you that they don't. Okay? So why is this important? Because again, if you're dating to be in a relationship that leads to marriage, you're wanting to date the correct way. And you don't want anything left on the table. You don't want your feelings. You don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to be opening up yourself. You don't want to be getting to know somebody. And then their intentions, their desire is not to be in a relationship. How are you going to tell somebody, we're not together, but you can't date anybody? That doesn't even make any sense, right? How are you going to tell somebody, you know, let's just be friends and that's it? But then you expect more than friendship in the dating. No, 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 no. And I'm saying this because I want you to really begin to think about this. What do you expect from dating? Not what everybody else, because everybody else has rules concerning dating. Don't live your life according to everybody else's rules when it comes to dating. You craft and you create your own rules. You create your boundaries and you set your standards, because if not, you're going to what? Be hurt. You're not going to be safe in this quote unquote dating world. Don't listen to everybody else, I'm telling you, because if you listen to everybody else, how they doing it, you may not be what? Happy in the way that they're doing it. So have you ever thought about that? Okay. I want you to really begin to think about, what do you want from dating? What are your standards? What are your boundaries? What are your expectations? I want you to really begin to think about that, and I want you to begin to, because why? Because if you don't expect anything, can you receive anything? Absolutely. But will it be what you want? Absolutely not. You want to be specific about what you want. The type of person that you're wanting to date. What are you even wanting to do? You know, let's talk every day. Let's not talk every day. You know, these are the types of things that and beginning to ask the questions that will get the right answer, so that you'll know as you're getting to know them, is this the type of person that I want to continue to spend my time with? Again, we're all out here not trying to get hurt. We're not trying to waste time, and it all can be avoided if, watch this, you date correctly. Okay? So that's why I always term the phrase dating with success. Are you successfully dating? Because when you successfully date, it's going to lead to that healthy relationship, which is going to lead to that committed, loving marriage that you're wanting. Okay? So have you crafted a plan? What is your expectations from dating? What type of person are you wanting to date? Okay? And these are the types of things. And then beginning to ask the type of people that you're dating, what is their expectations? What do they want from this? And then hold them accountable. If they say that we're only friends, okay, then that's it. We don't cross that line. If we're just friends, then we don't cross that line. Don't give me something that you're not willing to do. If we're not, quote unquote, in a relationship and we're not committed to each other, then let's not act like that. If you see me out with somebody, hey, you said that we're not in a committed relationship. No playing games, right? No playing game. But you have to set those standards, and you have to be intentional about your boundaries, and you have to let them know those types of things. Because why? When you date correctly, it's going to lead you to be in a great relationship. Okay? And so I wanted to come up with this, because how can you expect the dating pool, again, 4 words, and I read it was a bunch of single queens that were answering the 4 words. How would you describe dating? How would you describe dating in 4 words? And there were a lot of words, and I tried to go back to the post, but I couldn't find it. But there were a lot of 4 negative words. So if you feel that dating is negative, how can you get a positive out of dating? You can't. So this is why many of you are going through the motions of dating. This is why you're going through the motions of wanting to get to know people, but you really honestly don't expect it to lead to anything. You don't expect it to lead to a relationship. Because why? Because you don't feel good about it. So if you don't feel good about it, if you don't feel great about it, how can you expect great from it? No, you have to turn that around. Dating is fun. I'm going to use dating as fun. I'm going to use it as the great thing that it is, getting to know somebody as they're getting to know me. And I'm going to begin to do it the right way by setting my boundaries, by setting my intentions. And I'm going to be working on myself, because a lot of times is that when you set the boundaries, when you set your intentions, when you set your standard of the type of dating, when you set all these things, but then you're not the person, how are you going to even draw the right person to you? Because you have to be the right person in order for the right person to come into your life. Okay? So you have to begin to examine that. Are you the right person that's going to draw the right people into your life? All of this matters. Okay? No longer looking at dating as a negative. Stop it if you desire to be in a relationship. Right? Because this is going to be the vehicle that's going to put you in contact with the person that you're wanting to spend your life with. And that is through dating. Okay. Now, clear communication. Clear communication. You know, when you're getting to know somebody, when do we talk? You know, texting and all these things. All of that should be included in the conversation, right? Do you like text? Do you like to call? How much time do you have? And if you want to hear from them every single day, communicate that. If you don't want to hear from them every single day, or how often a day, or you just want a good morning, good night text, that's all you want from them, then communicate that, right? But you got to begin to examine yourself of really what you truly want, because a lot of times you feel that you're wanting something in a relationship or want something as you're getting to know somebody, but then it's not. So, and it's okay to say, you know what, I thought I wanted this, but I want a little bit more time. You know what, I thought I wanted more time, but I want, and then communicate that with them, right? Because we're all evolving. We're all finding out not only who they are, but we're even finding out who we are. Oh, I'm teaching some good stuff tonight, right? So that's why go ahead and go ahead and say yes. Go ahead and say yes. Because I know that this is good for you tonight. If you begin to apply, it's time for you to go from single to successfully dating to a healthy relationship. Okay? That's what I want to share tonight. We'll be talking about that this week. Hopefully, that you are not looking at dating as a negative, but start looking at dating as a positive. Nobody peed in the dating pool. Nobody peed in the dating pool. It's just what? It's just that you are having the wrong expectation. And when you have the wrong expectation going into dating, then you're going to get the wrong outcome. All right? This has been great. Thank you guys for joining me. Again, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, comment below. If you're wanting some help one-on-one and you're wanting to sit down and talk with me, I have some sessions that are open for you. The link on YouTube is down in the description. Also on Instagram, you can go and DM me. I'm ready. Or if you're on Facebook, my Queens Don't Settle, all you have to do is comment below, send link, and I will send you a link so that we can talk. All right. Remember, Queens don't settle. Thank you for joining me tonight. Have a great night.